You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters. Well, as you guys know, we're just a few days away from the Eagles and the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. And, of course, one of the massive storylines, and frankly, it's been a storyline that's been sort of brewing on and off all NFL season. It's a storyline that's popped up on and off in other seasons, but it's really, of course, really flown to the forefront during these playoff games, and that is the idea that the NFL could be scripted, rigged, that the referees could be nudging the Chiefs in a certain direction, that the NFL, look, they're having a hard time beating allegations that they'd love to see Patrick Mahomes, Andy Reid, the Chiefs, Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce, and that whole thing in the Super Bowl, all right? And one of the greatest talk show personalities, and more so radio personalities of all time, the guy that him and his partner, Mike Francesca, sort of birthed the sports talk radio. And the idea that a guy could lose his shit on the radio and go on epic rants. Well, that guy was Chris Mad Dog Russo, right? God, he has his own Sirius XM channel. All right. He's a legend. He's on ESPN First Take now. And Mad Dog Russo did not disappoint. All right. Because, well, he went on a rant in a reply to Roger Goodell. Of course, Roger Goodell came out and thought it was insane that fans were even peering in the direction that the league could be influenced in the Chiefs' direction by referees. Well, look, I've got to be honest. At this point, how many non-Chiefs fans aren't at least suspicious? All right, I talked about it the other day, being a perception issue. Even if it's not real, there's been enough things that's happened that's made everybody sort of, anybody know what the fuzzy eyeball is or the side eye? Yeah, we're starting to look at the NFL in a certain light when it comes to the Chiefs team. Chiefs fans can be mad about that all they want, but when it happens over and over again, and it's the crucial moments of games, that's the problem. It's game-deciding moments where this kind of thing has been happening. Oh, man, nothing to passer on Patrick Mahomes. Damn, that was third down. They were coming off the field. Well, not now. They've got a first down and 15 yards. I mean, you get the point, right? Crucial third and fourth down calls that go against the other team. So, Mad Dog Russo took the ESPN First Take yesterday, and he went on an all-timer, folks. This was really good.
How about what Goodell said in his press conference with the media a couple days ago? And now Scott Green, the head of the NFL officials, the union pres, basically saying that anybody who thinks there's a conspiracy with the Chiefs and penalty calls and everything else doesn't know they're, fanning from their elbow. I mean, here is the idea that referees are aiding the Chiefs. It's insulting and Scott Green, here's the quote about the fact that, 17 games, all these officiating crews, and the scenario that Kansas City doesn't get a break with the calls. And Goodell said the same thing. Why? What a joke. How can anybody make a big deal about the calls? Well, I make a big deal about the calls because I've been following sports like Stevie has, Damien has, for a very long time. A lot longer than Scott Green ever did, and older than Goodell. I've been doing this for 55 years. You want to talk about calls? and about the Chiefs getting calls in the postseason? Well, let's take a look at this little graphic as far as Kansas City is concerned. And I'll run them by here for you. I don't know. Let me get my glasses on so I can see what the heck. I can't see it from this far. Bottom line is, Kansas City, in their last 9 playoff games, do you know there have been 11 unsportsmanlike conduct penalties called on Kansas City compared to the on the opponent, and only 2 on Kansas City? Did you know the total penalties in their last 9 playoff games are 66 against the opponent and 36 against Kansas City? Did you know that defensive pass interference or holding penalties 11-1? Did you know that their last 11 playoff games, 10 of the 11 times, the opponent has had more penalty yards than the Chiefs? For crying out loud. And you're going to sit there and tell me that the Chiefs, I'm not saying it's a conspiracy, but if you're Scott Green and you're Goodell, you're going to sit there and tell me that we look at this equally? How could you say that? Look at these. I mean, we can go show these all night with these penalties against Houston, the unsportsmanlike conducts, the late hits. That one is a disgrace in which they called, which set Kansas City up for a field goal. And here is the one. I mean, it's ridiculous, the amount of calls that can't. 66 to 36, okay? 11 personal fouls to 2. 11 defensive penalties in the secondary to 1. And you're going to sit there as Scott Green and Goodell and tell me, well, you know, it's got nothing to do with it. Come on. Jordan got calls. LeBron gets calls. Gretzky got calls. Barry Bonds got strike zone calls. Randy Johnson got the benefit of the doubt. Greg Maddox got the winner. All great players and teams get breaks. And for Green and for Goodell to sit there and not acknowledge that is a complete, utter disgrace. We're not stupid. Sports fans are smart. They're sophisticated. I can tell you chapter and verse of how Kansas City has gotten every break known to man. Now, they're a great team, and Mahomes is great, but 66 to 36, 11 to 1 in sportsmanlike conduct penalties, that says it all. It's
All right, so let's stop it right there. But look, he's sort of echoing what a lot of us thinks, what a lot of us feel. He actually gave you statistics involved in the situation. Yeah, look, Brady and the Pats got calls. Nothing like this. Nothing like this. All right? Nothing that felt, I don't think anybody ever felt like something was agenda related. Right? I mean, we've seen polls. Look, this is not a lot of votes, 140 votes, but 84% of fans believe something's going on, agrees with Mad Dog. All right? That's, oh, man. I mean, come on. Smartest Mad Dog take ever. Yeah, it's so true. It's crazy. It's absolutely nuts. He's 1,000,000% correct. It's absolutely crazy. And preach Mad Dog. Go Mad Dog. Yeah. You will rarely ever see me put anything up that I actually agree with involving somebody from ESPN, but look, he's been around forever in New York. God almighty. I mean, they have put people in the position of literally rooting for the Philadelphia Eagles. Think about that a minute. The Eagles, and I'm not trying to dog the Eagles out here. I mean, I've had to look with a fine-tooth comb and I like A.J. Brown. I really like Saquon Barkley. Let's go Eagle. I mean, sports fans everywhere are rooting for the Eagles in the Super Bowl. This has gotten so bad. I mean, wow. I mean, God almighty. It's crazy as hell. And that's the problem. Acting like fans are idiots. I mean, yeah, fans are short for fanatics, but look, we're not blind. We're not blind. The shit has become obvious that something is clearly fishy as hell. Want to act like we're crazy. Stop it. Whatever. I mean, dude. Shit. Looks like AEW and WWE at times out there. Like Triple H is in the back and he wrote the script. like he's producing in the ear of the ref, just like in wrestling. Hey, we're gonna need a rough nothing the passer on that. We can't have it, guys. You know what to do with that. Yeah, I mean, come on. He's clearly short, don't you think? That's Goodell talking in the ear. Yeah. Yeah, you know, the refs talk to New York all the time. Just saying that. Yeah, they're like, yeah, well, the refs got direct communication. They're watching in New York. Goodell's up in the box. Yeah, we know. We ain't dumb. Tell me what you think. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.